Welcome back to Albums Born Today, where we delve into the history behind albums celebrating their release. It's March 19th, 2024. Let's explore what the past has in store for us today. Bob Dylan's self-titled debut album, released in 1962, marked the beginning of a legendary career in folk music and songwriting. Before releasing his debut album, Bob Dylan had already established himself as a fixture in the folk music scene of New York City's Greenwich Village. He had gained attention for his powerful and poetic songwriting, as well as his distinctive vocal style and harmonica playing. The album was recorded over the course of 2 days in November 1961 at Columbia Recording Studios in New York City. Dylan was accompanied by several session musicians, including guitarist Bruce Langhorne. The recording sessions were produced by John Hammond, a legendary A&R executive who had signed Dylan to Columbia Records. Dylan's self-titled debut album features a mix of traditional folk songs, blues covers, and original compositions. His songwriting on the album reflects his influences from folk, blues, and traditional American music, while also showcasing his unique lyrical perspective and storytelling ability. While the album includes traditional folk songs like House of the Rising Sun and Man of Constant Sorrow, it also features several original compositions by Dylan, including Talkin' New York, Song to Woody, and Baby, Let Me Follow You Down. These songs foreshadow Dylan's future as one of the most prolific and influential songwriters of his generation. Bob Dylan's self-titled debut album received positive reviews from critics upon its release. Critics praised Dylan's songwriting ability, his distinctive vocal delivery, and the album's raw and authentic sound. The album helped establish Dylan as a significant voice in the folk music revival of the early 1960s. The Electrifying Aretha Franklin is the third studio album by American singer Aretha Franklin, released in 1962. Aretha Franklin had been performing and recording gospel music since her teenage years, often alongside her father, Reverend C.L. Franklin, a prominent Baptist minister. In 1960, she signed with Columbia Records and began recording secular music. The Electrifying Aretha Franklin was recorded in 1962 at Columbia Records' 30th Street studio in New York City. The album was produced by John Hammond, a legendary A&R executive known for his work with artists like Billie Holiday, Count Basie, and Bob Dylan. The album features a mix of rhythm and blues, jazz, and traditional pop songs, showcasing Franklin's versatile vocal abilities. The album's title reflects the excitement and energy of Franklin's performances, as well as her ability to electrify audiences with her powerful voice. The Electrifying Aretha Franklin includes a variety of songs, including standards like You Made Me Love You, Rockabye Your Baby with a Dixie Melody, and Skylark. The album also features original compositions like Runnin', Out of Fools, which became one of Franklin's signature songs. The album received positive reviews from music critics upon its release. Critics praised Franklin's vocal performances, noting her soulful delivery and emotional depth. The album helped establish Franklin as a rising star in the world of rhythm and blues and set the stage for her future success. The Electrifying Aretha Franklin remains a beloved album among fans of Franklin's music and is seen as an important early milestone in her career. The album's soulful sound and powerful vocals foreshadowed Franklin's future success as the Queen of Soul and one of the greatest singers of all time. Aqualung is the fourth studio album by the British progressive rock band Jethro Tull, released in 1971. Aqualung is a concept album that explores themes of religion, spirituality, society, and the human condition. The album's lyrics, written by Jethro Tull frontman Ian Anderson, touch on topics such as poverty, homelessness, hypocrisy, and alienation. The album was recorded in 1970 at Island Studios in London and mixed at Morgan Studios. Jethro Tull worked with producer Terry Ellis, who had previously collaborated with the band on their album Benefit 1970. Aqualung features a diverse range of musical styles, including progressive rock, folk rock, and hard rock. The album is characterized by its complex arrangements, intricate instrumentation, and Ian Anderson's distinctive flute playing. The band's virtuosic musicianship and Anderson's dynamic vocal delivery contribute to the album's unique sound. The album's title track, Aqualung, is one of Jethro Tull's most iconic songs and serves as the centerpiece of the album. The song tells the story of a homeless man named Aqualung, exploring themes of poverty, isolation, and moral decay. With its haunting melody, evocative lyrics, and powerful guitar riffs, Aqualung remains a classic of the progressive rock genre. Aqualung was a critical and commercial success upon its release. The album received widespread acclaim from music critics, who praised its ambitious concept, innovative musical arrangements, and thought-provoking lyrics. It reached number 4 on the UK Albums Chart and number 7 on the Billboard 200 chart in the United States. Aqualung is widely regarded as one of the greatest progressive rock albums of all time and a landmark in Jethro Tull's discography. Dressed to Kill is the third studio album by American rock band Kiss, released in 1975. By the time Dressed to Kill was released, Kiss had already achieved moderate success with their first two albums, Kiss and Hotter Than Hell. However, the band had yet to break through to mainstream success. The album was recorded in late 1974 at Electric Lady Studios in New York City. Kiss worked with producer Neil Bogart, who had signed the band to his label, Casablanca Records. The recording sessions were relatively brief, with the band working quickly to capitalize on their growing popularity. Dressed to Kill continues in the hard rock and glam rock vein of Kiss's previous albums. The album features catchy hooks, heavy guitar riffs, and anthemic choruses, showcasing the band's trademark sound and energetic performance style. The album features 10 tracks, including the singles Rock and Roll All Night and Come On and Love Me. These songs became some of Kiss's most popular and enduring hits, helping to establish the band as a major force in the rock music scene of the 1970s. The album's cover art, designed by Kiss's longtime collaborator Ken Kelly, features the band members dressed in sharp suits and ties, posing against a backdrop of city lights. The cover reflects the album's title and contributes to Kiss's larger-than-life image as rock and roll superheroes. Dressed to Kill was a commercial success, reaching number 32 on the Billboard 200 chart in the United States. The album's lead single, Rock and Roll All Night, became a breakout hit for the band, reaching number 68 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart and receiving significant airplay on rock radio stations. Violator is the seventh studio album by English electronic music band Depeche Mode, released in 1990. Before the release of Violator, Depeche Mode had already achieved significant success with albums like Some Great Reward and Music for the Masses. These albums helped establish the band as pioneers of synthpop and electronic music. The album was recorded in 1989 at various studios, including PK Recording Studios in Denmark and Logic Studios in Milan. Depeche Mode worked with producer Flood, who had previously collaborated with the band on Music for the Masses. The recording sessions were reportedly intense and marked by creative tension within the band. Violator sees Depeche Mode further refining their sound and exploring darker, more atmospheric musical territory. The album features a mix of electronic textures, industrial beats, and catchy melodies, with themes of love, lust, and desire woven throughout the lyrics. Violator spawned several hit singles, including Personal Jesus, Enjoy the Silence, and Policy of Truth. These songs received widespread airplay on radio stations and MTV, helping to propel the album to commercial success and introducing Depeche Mode to a wider audience. Violator received widespread critical acclaim upon its release, with many critics praising its innovative sound, sophisticated production, and emotional depth. The album was also a commercial success, reaching the top 10 on the charts in numerous countries and eventually being certified platinum in several territories. Violator is often regarded as one of Depeche Mode's greatest albums and a landmark in the history of electronic music. Its influence can be heard in the work of countless artists across various genres, and its songs remain staples of the band's live performances to this day. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more content. Feel free to leave your thoughts and suggestions in the comments below. Keep the music alive, and we'll see you in the next video.